Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. What's up? What's up? What's up? If you guys can hear me in the chat, let me know because we are about to do this. Let me know if you can hear me, Luciano. I know you'll let me know. Can you guys hear me in the chat? How's the sound check? How's that sound coming across Sunday? Sound check good. All right. Let's fucking do this shit. What's up? What's up? What's up? Do you want to? Oh man, look at this. Is dark. I apologize. What color? Always put that one on. Just killed right now. Not gonna lie, just killed. DraftKings just came to New York, so they're just like giving away money. Here, take this. Just sign up. Kind of like the free stocks on Webull. They're like, just sign up. We'll give you money to bet. Killed it on that game. Got the first half under, second half under. Moneyline 49ers. How we doing, guys? How's things? Tell me. I hope you guys saw the video I posted yesterday. It was part of the clip last week, so you guys have seen it from last week. But after going back and watching it, I realized it was good stuff. Like, people needed to see that. They need to see when I screw up. And this week wasn't much better. It really wasn't. It was more of I didn't like lose bad on one trade. I definitely like learned some things, but yeah, I want to show you guys what's going on inside M1 Finance. That video came out this week, was awesome. Let's talk about money real quick. Kind of getting pumped past 99,000 subs. So about to be at 100,000 subscribers, which is dope. JJ's coming to town this week. We got good stuff. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the chat. I would love to answer your questions. That makes my life much easier. From the dividend video, we'll start with the dividend video. So from the dividend video, I changed one thing. So let me bring that up quick. Because after I watched the video, I saw and I was like, hey, there's something missing. All right, hold on. Hey, Brad, any advice? Nope, I'm going to stop there. I'm not even going to read the rest. I do not give financial advice. I have no advice on anything. Brad Finn does not have any advice or anything to, if you want to put the rest of it in another sentence, but I'm going to stop right there. I do not look at advice. You lost me at advice. But when I made this video on my dividend portfolio, I was like, I feel like there's something missing. And I went back and had to change it. There was something that I added. I wonder. I'll give you guys like a quick, let's see how much you watch the channel, or at least this video. John Deere didn't stick around long. And if you saw in the video and you've been following my videos, you know that my body language, I wasn't with it. Like, as I was talking about John Deere, I was like, this is not how I feel about John Deere. Pretty much right when that video ended, I got rid of them. And I got in, where are they? I don't want to give it away. Smith & Wesson, wherever they are. Oh, right here. So, real quick on that dividend video, that's really the only thing that's majorly changed is I switched out Deere for SWBI on like a day. So, like, no real transactions. But if we pull back another day coming into Monday, this is like the beauty of dividend investing, I guess. Over the last month, a month, tech didn't really start to pull back for till like 2 weeks ago. But over the last week, I'm down 300. You're like, well, 300, but that's only 0.18 or 0.8%. On a week, that's like regular market fluctuations. And then on Friday, pretty much broke even. So while tech is just getting crushed last week, like that video I just posted, tech's getting crushed, I pretty much stayed where I need to be. It's still over 40,000. I'll take it. I will definitely take this. And I must have got a dividend activity. Yep, realty income gave me a $6 dividend. I'll take it. So I'm gonna definitely build this up. Hopefully 100K. I think 2022 goal maybe 100K for this. That's where I'd like it to really go. It started right where you see this dip. So we started on October 22nd with 26,000 in it. Then I made another big bump up to 36. So I put another 10 grand in. That might happen again after taxes are paid. I might get another 10 grand in there. We'll see. Any other questions in the chat? I'm drinking Miller Lite today. I've been drinking brown waters all day. So, kind of kicking it. Was it good that I posted a video on a Saturday yesterday? Was that okay? Was that not okay? Man, 15 people, that's it. I'm sorry. I should have posted this earlier than that. I didn't give anybody any notice. My brothers were here. Family first. We were just having a good day. I didn't think like, hey, put the link out. Put the link out for the live stream. I didn't even tell my Discord about it. So it'll just be between you and I. You and I. The next one we'll talk about, I guess we'll talk about Robinhood next. Because the Robinhood portfolio will change a little bit. And I did not think to... I was going to make it back to a Roth video. I decided not to. The first one I made was really, really good. So this past one, I'm probably just going to let it lie where it is. But I did put VTI in. Do you think stocks will pull back next week? I don't know. Yes. I mean, nothing I could say. I think it's easier to say, do you think there's a continued downward momentum going into the week? Yes. I don't know what the stock's going to do next week. I really don't. And I don't care. I'll figure it out. Do you think going into Tuesday there's a downward momentum? Even though we came to the end of Friday and we finished with a little up pull, like it definitely tried to resist a lot Friday afternoon. I still think, especially after watching After Hours, I think we'll come in to the week. My preference would be to bearish coming into the week, but we know that things can change in literally an hour. Peloton will be going down tomorrow. Nothing's going to go down tomorrow, Dylan, because the markets are closed tomorrow. But maybe Tuesday. You know, the markets are closed tomorrow. Tomorrow we honor Martin Luther King Jr., or at least I will. There's nothing tomorrow. Guys, there's nothing tomorrow. It's a shame, but there's nothing tomorrow. Let's look at Robinhood quick. Desktop. I'll probably zoom this in a little bit. What I decided this week is with my swing trades, I might write calls against some of them. I might write calls. In the last week, Robinhood, not good. I started day trading like an idiot. If you watch my video, I started day trading like an idiot and lost a fair amount of money over last week. Well, past week, down 0.17%, 181. That's good. Things must have pulled back. If we looked at things that were closed, not that great. But in the one day, if we come over VTI, you guys know that I'm wheeling VTI. So that's, I have a 245, and I think it's below that right now. Yeah, 234. So that's looking very, very good. I'll take that all day. These SoFi puts, SoFi is like a love-hate for me. If it stays way below 14, I might try and roll them. If not, I might just take them because I think they're pretty oversold. I think we can buy into them a little bit. But with Microsoft and TQQ and Facebook, I might poor man covered call, like not a leaps, but at least try and recuperate while this, because I still think all my call positions, Microsoft, TQQ, and Facebook, I still see them going up. So I might, while we're still correcting or figuring this shit out, I might start to just write some calls against them and get some money. That's really it. This Vuzi, even though I'm down now, which is crazy because at one point I was up 3,000% on this call, I still have another year. So like I don't even really look at this. But some of these other leaps that were supposed to be poor man's covered call, I'm just going to start writing calls against them. Yeah. That's it. A couple of people were talking about doing the poor man's covered call with SPX. Can you give some insight? Yeah, Robin, definitely. Let me go back to my main screen. So just like there's ETFs that track certain markets, you can actually track certain markets. And you could do that in real time. You can do that in what they call futures. Now, SPX happens to be one of those indexes, not an index fund, but a straight index that you can invest in. And this is the same as if you trade futures. If you trade futures, it has preferable tax treatment. So the first, I think, 60%, don't quote me on that, is taxed as a short-term capital gain, as opposed to 40%, which is taxed at your normal tax rate. When we trade options with regular underlying stocks and regular contracts with options, we pay short-term capital gain tax. That's what we pay. So I think what's happening is people are realizing that you could take SPX, which is an S&P 500, the index, and you can wheel that at like 0.1 or less than 0.1 delta, a really, really small delta, where if that index were to drop so much, there'd be a circuit breaker. They've done all this weird math. I think the Wealthy Option was the guy that did it. But you can essentially win 98% win rate if you do put credit spreads with SPX. Not something I've dabbled in, but I think a lot of people are talking about, one, that the index itself can't, by definition, drop that fast, because with, these 3-day expirations, like relate to the SPY, right? With these 3-day expirations and circuit breakers, it can't fall to that delta, is like people's first thing, and the preferable tax treatments. But it's essentially, when you see SPX, think SPY, SPY, the S&P 500 index, with a more favorable tax treatment, tax consideration. Just wondering if you use margin on Robinhood when doing options. So you must be new to the channel, so thank you so much. I don't trade margin. I have a margins accounts because it lets me trade at a higher level of option plays, but I don't owe anybody any money except for Wells Fargo on my mortgage. But other than that, I don't owe anybody else any money. And I probably never will. I mean, things can change, but margin, I joked about with M1 Finance being 2%. Like, if we keep pulling back to 20%, yeah, I'll borrow some money from M1 at 2%, but nah, man. I don't have any margin. There's no need for it. Margin's like renting a car to impress a girl. Like, you got to give that car back and then tell her the truth eventually. Some people can live like that. I just can't. Hey, Brad, any idea what strategy I should use? I do not give financial advice, so I'm going to stop reading right there. I do not know what you should do. I do not know what your situation is. I do not know what you like. Therefore, I cannot give you any ideas on any strategies that you might use. Let's look at, what's the last one, Webull? Let's check out Webull. You guys, I'll show you how to throw a punch that right now on Webull. So here's Webull. Oh, Palantir's open. Let me unlock my so I'll show you the positions. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of red. So I got, actually at the top we got Amazon. This was a free share. Free share. What's up, Bennett? Yeah, sad day. After last week, I can use a week off. I have 2 calls on SPY, March 31st, down $667 on those currently. Apple, down 15%. This is a call for April 14th, down 202 on that. SoFi, down $581 on that. Cammy World, 100 shares, down 10% on that. Palantir, down 49% on that. I'm going to quote somebody from my video yesterday. How does this guy have 99,000 subscribers? I don't know. You guys are the ones watching. Hold on, I'm going to make myself bigger. That was literally a comment. How does this guy have that many subscribers? Yeah, I'm telling you when I fuck up. But that's it. And then I'm wheeling this. I am definitely gonna place a trade on Camping World. But if you guys in the chat have any stocks you want me to look at on here, I'd definitely be open and willing to do that. Small crowd tonight. Like I said, I didn't let anybody know that I was gonna be here. I screwed that up. I apologize. Drink a Miller Lite. Any stocks? Anything you want to think about? If not, I'm gonna watch this night game. Ah, that's a good physics joke. What's up, BJ? What's up? That's a good joke. Oh, people are coming now. I just said I'm about to go. Nobody has any questions. I'm just gonna sit here. I think, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to lose money now. Yeah, Camping World, Ray Char. Camping World will most likely, if it continues to go up. So right now the last price, so it closed at 37. My average price is 41. So I really can't even write calls unless it gets over 41. So I think that just might be something I hold on to. But that's what we do when we trade the wheel, right? Camping World's dividend's awesome. I just got a dividend from them. So worst case scenario, hold them for another 3 months and I get another dividend from them. I can handle that. No biggie. Carlos, what's up, man? How are you? Yeah, PJ. If we want to look at Camping World, like, stop texting me. If we want to look at Camping World, though, on, like, the chart, let's see, actually, if... Because it's different when you wheel stock. You don't really look at technical analysis. But let's go here. Let's see if our covered call makes sense. This is the 1 day right here. Oh man, they're the perfect dividend stock. They're the perfect dividend stock. And hold on, let's just zoom this. Let's zoom the whole screen for you guys. I might not be able to do that because it's a desktop view. So right now these candles are 1 day. So like this is May of 2021 back here. They kind of just ride the 180. Let's go to the week chart. Oh man, yeah. They're in such a consolidation. They could be, and that's why I'm down on them right now. But like, let's draw this out from, this looks about right from the week chart, and then we'll come back up here. Do the same. Let's see this. And then if we zoom in, oh my gosh. Yeah. So that's like, I'm not worried about being down 10% with them right now because look where they are. What is this difference? So right now we're here. If it works its way back up to the previous resistance, that's 30%. When was the last time it was there? It was there in November. Actually, December. November 29th. It was 30% higher. So that's how I feel about SPI. I might even go a little long with them. Because look at this. They've been in that zone for a bit. I mean, you could test it a little bit lower. Like, right, we can bring this even to here. That just raises the percentage. So my position's at 40.86. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's consolidation right there. How far? 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours is just the same. We move it back up. The closer we get, we can move it into here. Boop. It's about to bounce. Come all the way up to 47.18. Yeah, I love it. What would you do if the prediction of Elon Musk that recession is coming? I don't listen to the news. I don't have social media. I don't care. Elon Musk is the Tesla guy, right? I couldn't care less what he says. Is Woozy the lowest, or does the chart say it can go lower? Well, let's bring Woozy up. I know you're trolling me. Bennett. But let's see. I mean, if we're just ink blotting here. So I have a line for, what line is that? That's 840 something. Let's go to the week chart. I have a line drawn in here at 864. We're below that. So this is VWAP. We can see this uptick, which was pretty COVID related, I think, for Vuzi. It finally caught up. Like when we hit all-time highs out here in April, the average found out in like September. And now we're just seeing this. Now, how low is it going to go? It really depends. Like I said, I have this 871, I think, which it's broke through. If it has pretty much this gap over here. Like this is essentially a gap for me. This is 5 days. So, right, the gaps always get filled. We're at the top of the gap. So this was really $4. If you said, like, do I think it could go to $4 pretty quick? Yeah, I do. I think it can go to $4 pretty quick. Do I think it will? Nah. Because there's other, like, it depends. This is all like ink blotting stuff because you can see whatever trends you want to see. But the trends you want to see just depend on what you're looking for. So, like, we look at this trend here. So let's drop this. And then we'll do it again. And this goes all the way back to early December. Drop this one. Like, even if you hate technical analysis, who would say that doesn't look like it's downward? And I love Uzi. I want them to be a successful company, but I don't think they're going to stop going down. I really don't. I don't see what's going to make them stop going down. There's got to be something. There's got to be some trigger in the media, in the news, something to make them go down. Thank you, Luciano. Thank you. No, I'm not giving up anything. This is very valuable to me, but thank you. I just didn't have much to talk about, so I wish you guys would just give me some more questions. Hang out. I'm off tomorrow, no work tomorrow, so I definitely went a little harder for my normal Sundays. And then Tara's like, just take the night off. I'm like, we just hit 4,000 hours. Am I not zoomed? Oh, yeah. We just hit 4,000 hours, so we're good. I look at this Vuzi chart. It's just going down. It's going down. All right, guys. If you guys don't have much to say, then I'm not going to keep you here. I'll get a video out probably tomorrow afternoon. So I know I posted a Saturday video, but I'll get another video out tomorrow. Thanks so much for stopping in. What do you think about how nice Ford is doing? Oh, gosh. Hold on. Let's look at Ford. If you got questions, I got answers. What do I think about Ford? I don't really invest in planes, trains, and automobiles, but Ford did not depend on governments. So I usually don't like planes, trains, and automobiles because they depend on other companies or the government to bail them out. But 180 day up, EMA up, VWAP up, MACD up, a little bit oversold, which kind of makes sense. Right now we're looking at the day chart, so each candle is a day. I mean, looking back at this support, it got up way above the EMA, came back down. What I see right here, where it goes up and we hit 16 and then it came back all the way down to 12. I think if I was going to be a short term or if I was going to trade this, it to me is coming up. I think it needs to come back down and at least meet the EMA. Worst case, it probably has to come down to here. So, right, if we look at what the EMA is doing, like to me, yes, we're very bullish on it right now, but I think if we look at statistically, I think this thing needs to pull back down a little bit, and I'm going to set an alert. Set an alert for if it drops below Set alert. Press below. Done. Save. So yeah, definitely want to know what's going on with that one. Why did that set? I want to make sure I create alert. Done. Thank you. Save. Why won't let me? Anyway. I've been drinking. Maybe I'll figure it out later. But yeah, no, I think Ford is bullish, but not for long. Like if we look at all these overboughts, it still has to come back. Come back. Here it came back. Here it came back. It's got to come back a little bit. What else? The month. Let's look at the month chart for Ford. Same, I think the same picture. Right? If we look at the month for Ford. Who said that? Zach? Look at the month for Ford. Same. MACD up. Overbought. Needs to correct. Needs to come back down. Let me turn view up off. Right? It needs to come back down. But the month chart looks just as good as the day chart does. AAANK. If you want to roll, let's look at something. So when we roll down, like the Peloton debacle, let's get out of here. I gotta bring up, sorry, my desktop. Well, anyway, I can talk about it. When something's down a bunch, there's a pretty good chance that if it's a wheel play, I'm just gonna let it expire. But like with Peloton, which was more a money play, not a wheel play, and it kept on going, if I know that I'm gonna bag hold, I'm just gonna roll that option. So what that means is that we sell a cash square put and we get collateral. And then to buy to close, we have to give back money. But if the trade's not going in our favor, when we buy that back, it's going to be more expensive than the premium that we collected. But you can raise the premium that you can get right back in if you go out in expiration or you change the strike price. So with Peloton, what happened was I had my strike price. It dove way below to a point that was like, I knew that if I got a sign, I would be bag holding for a long time. I wouldn't be able to sell calls. It would be brutal. So it was best to buy to close my big loss, which would have been a very big net debit, but then go out a month and maybe change my strike price to either stay right at what I just bought to close it or even at a credit, usually a credit. So it depends on what the strategy is if you want to roll a put. If it's a wheel stock and you're like, all right, that was the fair price that I put it at and that's where I'll take it, done. If it was a money grab play or like a volatility play and it didn't go in your favor, you might consider rolling it. But that's it. Just make sure whatever you have to buy to close it at right now is equal or less than what you're going to get in credit when you roll it out or not. Feel me? Does VIAC continue its uptrend? Creamer have the green light. It's been going up since. I don't know what that is. Let me look. VIAC? Oh, my brother's texting me. Hold on. Family first. Gotta make sure everyone get home okay. Here's VIAC. My brother wants to know, is tomorrow garbage day? Just bought a house. Isn't that cute? Month charts a little bunch. Let's look at the day. Oh, gosh. Definitely trying to pull back to the 180. I'm not going long on anything that's below its 180. So, Bennett, like, I'm definitely watching it, but until this, for me, these are the EMAs I use and the MAs I use. Until this EMA 30 comes above MA 180, I'm not going long on it, but I might watch it. My company is now offering a traditional tax-deferred 401k and Roth IRA. What do you think I should go with? AG, but I don't know you. I don't know. Roth versus traditional. if you think that you're going to make less money later, be taxed later, then you go traditional. If you think you're going to make more money later and you're going to get taxed at a higher bracket later, then go Roth. For me, I go Roth because I do not think there is another day on this living earth that I am going to make less money in the subsequent year than I'm making right now. I do not believe in like pension, Social Security. I think my income's only going to go up. My tax rate's only going to go up. So I do the Roth. But is that best for everyone? No. If you are going to retire and live off Social Security and your pension, you're probably going to be taxed way less later. So defer it and take the tax later. For me, I'm trying to enter the group that the government's trying to tax more and get rid of. I want to be the person in the conversation with tax that wealthy asshole. So for me, my goal is to increase my income, increase my tax rate. I want the government to hate me. I want to be tweeting on Twitter because me and Elon Musk don't know what to do with our billions of dollars. That's what's dope for me. So I personally pay taxes now. I know what they are. I try and handle as much under my control as I can. I pay taxes now. If you're like looking to quiet down, then you're going to make less, whatever you want. It depends. But that's the difference. Do you want to get taxed now or do you want to tax later? Town's got a very, very bold opinion. Qs will get destroyed with rising rates. All right, we'll find out. By the way, when are those rates going up? You're just going to sit around and wait for them to happen? Okay. I'm worried about tomorrow. Tomorrow the markets aren't open, so I'll drink some more beers to that. The housing market destroyed. That sounds like the title of that sounds like a title of a Graham Stephan video. TQQ destroys markets. Killed by, and that thumbnail he does when he's like, this one. You should send that over to Graham. Rising rates. QQQ destroyed. Buckner, I'm live every single Sunday night, bud. But I've been partying all day. But I have a commitment to the people that support us. I'm live every. Do you want to jump? You want to jump in, JJ? I don't even know how to take a call, so no, don't do that. What's a Roth 401k, Robin? A Roth 401k is a 401k that you can treat as a Roth. You put money in post-tax and it'll grow tax-free. It's great. Jimmy, thank you so much for the kind words. Smoke, okay, yeah. Robin, he's not really here. He just like pops in and like, dude is like, he just wants to show off his wrench and then he's out of here. What do you think about REITs? New to the channel, once again, thank you so much. I love REITs. Check out my most recent videos about dividend portfolios. I talk a lot about how I love REITs. I currently own 2 of them. The Dividend monthly payer and Stag. And so Realty Income and Stag. I got a couple $1,000s in each. Love them. Love them, love them. It does, doesn't it? Roth everything for 100% buying power. Yeah. Love it. Love it. There's no thing better than the Roth IRA. There's nothing financially. Even like, you know those people that are like weird real estate investors? That are like, there is nothing better than real estate. I will live and die by real estate investments. You know those people? Even those people will be like, the Roth IRA is pretty dope. That's how good it is. That's how good it is. Even the weird real estate investors will say, Roth IRA is pretty dope. Even JJ Buckner would say, the Roth IRA is pretty dope. And he is one of those weird real estate investor people types. Yep. All right, folks. Luciano, I'll give you a wrench right now, bud. I don't even think I'm signed in. Hold on, let me see. Luciano, I'll give you a wrench. You want a wrench? Wrench it out. How do I do this? Luciano, make a post. You should be a wrench now. Try. Just give him wrenches out tonight. Do you do any backdoor to Roth? I backdoor Roth everything now with my income. The last 2 years. So last year was a backdoor Roth for me, and this year was also a backdoor Roth for me. AANN. No, you don't get one yet. Luciano's here every week for like the last 8 weeks. This is the first time I've seen your name. There we go. Yeah, I just don't get. I mean, I'll just give it. I'm not just gonna give it out. But this Luciano he's left me voicemails. 2, I think. 3. Dude, you got a wrench. I'll give you a wrench. Is that what we're doing tonight? Hey, listen, it's okay. It's not personal. AANK. It's business. It's not personal. It's business. I just don't go handing wrenches out to anybody. Definitely don't. I think this live stream is going to be monetized next week. So next time when you come in, you might have to you have to watch an ad. Oh my gosh! Don't ask. The best things ever received are the ones that you don't ask for, and I just wrote that in my head. Yeah, Bennett. I stopped giving you a wrench, Bennett, because you just try and throw your affiliate links all over the place, making money off of me. Yeah, you'll be back. I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Screwdrivers. No vodka for this guy. No vodka. Ton of fucking... You see the empty over there? Empty. Oh, where's Jeffrey? We did that, the live stream the other night. Well, not the live stream, the Zoom call on my Discord. I told him I was going to drink this whole bottle. That's where it was. It's empty. Did a good one. I don't think he's here tonight. I'm not so sure that Roths won't be taxed. No, my Roth IRA is not going to be taxed. That's what a Roth IRA is. Do you think that they're going to come and be like, oh, by the way, we're going to tax that twice? No. Benny, you were on the Zoom, but you didn't show your face because you had a cold, you said. So you were just an avatar, like one of my 17-year-old students. Not sure that Roth won't be taxed. That's what a Roth is. It means that you won't be taxed. I don't get that. Are you a conspiracy theorist, Tim? Is the world flat? Don't talk about Fight Club. Oh, did I? Nah, I did. That's right. That's right. There's a Fight Club. It's actually a wolf pack. It's more of a wolf pack than a Fight Club. It's funny that you talk about Fight Club, Rob, and we try to get you in the Fight Club, and you don't want to come in. Rob is never going to talk to anybody after she comes to New York next week and finds out what a bunch of weirdos we really are. Just come back and we're talking to those weirdos ever again. You got any questions, comments, concerns before we get out of here? There we go. Quick one. Go enjoy the best night of your life.